All right, here we are, live from Dr. Crispy headquarters. I hope you can all hear me. I might have got like 3 cameras going here. Let's try and point these two in the same direction. Here. Give me a second. Well, it's the best I can do with that one. Anyway, welcome to the live drawing of my Zero-G giveaway. I'm really excited to have you all here today. I, as you know, flew to space on Blue Origin's New Shepard vehicle October last year, which was like the most amazing experience of my life. I've always wanted to be an astronaut, and I waited 27 years from the first time I applied when I was 17 to try and do that, and finally made it to space. And so for the anniversary this year, I wanted to invite some of you to be part of that experience. And so I ran this giveaway for a Zero-G ticket. One of probably the smartest pieces of advice I got before doing the trip to Blue Origin was to actually fly on Zero-G first. And that's important because the suborbital ride that I flew on New Shepard, which I have a model of over here. Let me grab the model. So this is the New Shepard vehicle that I flew on. It's a really cool model that they sent me. The capsule, which we go up into space, we only have about 4 minutes above the Kármán line in space here with this capsule. So you've got to use that time really well. And when you're in space, the most obvious thing that happens is you're immediately weightless and you're floating and you have the zero gravity experience, which was really fun for me. But it's also intoxicating. And the other thing that you can get from that view, from that capsule, is the view of Earth. And so the advice I got was to not waste my time doing too many somersaults in space on that trip, and instead spend my time looking out of the window. So I did a bunch of training flights with Zero-G and trained on the plane to get that feeling of weightlessness and get that feeling and get used to it. So I wasn't just like so overwhelmed by weightlessness in space, I forgot about the view out of the window. So I did my training on Zero-G. And so for my anniversary this year, I want to give away a ticket to fly, for one lucky winner, to fly on the Zero-G plane here in the United States. And we'll announce some of the details of the giveaway in a second. But yeah, the prize will be, so the ticket is about $8,500, including tax, US dollars. And I'll also cover a flight from any US city and a hotel. I'm going to throw that in as a special bonus. So hotel for the night at the airport of your choosing. You can go to gozerog.com, gozerog, and check out the flight schedule. If there's a date that works for you and a city that on their schedule is convenient, I'll fly you there and put you in a hotel for the night. And if it's something I can get to, if my schedule allows, I'll come join you as well. And we can do the flight together, which would be really awesome. So anyway, yeah, so the giveaway, we started it exactly 90 days ago. And I've been completely overwhelmed by the response. I thought I'd probably get like 1,000 entrants. We ended up getting 11,500 total individual people entering. And then because you can get bonus entries, I think the average bonus entry was about 5 per person. So the total number of entries is about 60,000. So what are your odds? Well, some people did the bonus entry thing and got a lot. And I think the record for bonus entries was 42 by a user named Angel Heart, who probably did a lot of referrals. So a huge shout out to someone who has Angel Heart in their email. You're really awesome, and I thank you for being like the MVP for promoting this giveaway. So yeah, we have a whole thing to give away. So first of all, I'd actually show, just if you can see my screen here, a little bit of what it's like. It's a bit small. So yeah, that was from a recent flight that I did just a few months ago. I'm actually signing up to possibly help them out as a coach because I want to share that experience with more people as well. So that's the kind of fun you can have. As you can see, it's also a little chaotic. There's a lot happening, and the weightlessness is actually, I think, as human beings, we actually don't have any real intuition for what to do. And so we all know swimming, right? And so we know if we want to swim across a pool, we want to push up from the edge, we get our legs, which is, our legs are huge muscles, right? And we get down, we push on the wall, and we push out like we're springing off the wall. And that'll drive us through the really heavy resistance of the water. So when you're in space or when you're in zero G, like this plane, when the air resistance isn't the same as water. It's actually basically not really there. And because you don't have any weight that you're pushing against, like jumping on the ground, it's very easy to get yourself moving. So if you kick off with your legs, which is everyone's first intuition, you're going to basically torpedo into the wall on the other side immediately and hit your head, and it's going to hurt. So you can actually push off with just a finger, actually, just a little one finger. Even a pinky finger is enough to push you across the room slowly and really gently, which is really cool. So you have to learn that. And the other thing is, it's what happened to me a lot was I get trapped. And this is an interesting problem. When you're floating in the middle of nothing, you can't move yourself. There's nothing to react against. And so you try swimming. That's your other instinct. It's like, I'm in the water, I'll swim. So you're in the air paddling and you can't really go anywhere. And so that video shows a lot of people for their first time kind of like experiencing those two things, pushing too hard, pushing in the wrong direction, and then you can't change it because you can't steer like you can in the water. And then when you get stuck, flapping around. And I remember on my first flight that I did for training, we had, they throw some water into the cabin, and it's kind of cool because the water just floats like globules in the air, and you have to flap and bite one. But if you take off from the floor and start moving, because of Newton's first law of motion, an object in motion will remain in motion until an outside force acts on it. There's nothing you can do to correct your course. And if the water droplet's going this way and you're going that way, you're just going to sail past each other, and there's literally nothing you can do. So I have a lot of videos of me like trying to swim to the side and this water droplet just passing by and hitting me on the ear or something. So there's a lot of fun to be had, and it's really kind of cool, and it's a really, really different kind of experience than most other things. So I've got this video still playing in the background here, which is cool. So it's really, really fun. So firstly, before we do the drawing, I just want to give a big shout out to our partners on this program. First of all, Zero G, who kindly gave a discount for the ticket, which was very generous of them, and for supporting me through my flight last year, and just really being awesome people in the space industry. Huge shout out to the entire team, everyone who helped make this happen. And also to our social media partner, Fresh Content Society, who, particularly Mike, who thought of this campaign. Mike, you're a genius, and it's been really fun. And I want to thank you guys, Bella, Mike, and Scott for your support through the campaign as well. It's really fun to put this together. Can't wait to do the next one we're cooking up as well. So we have another giveaway we'll announce soon, guys. Everyone watching, stay tuned for that. That's also going to be exciting. So with that, let's try and do a giveaway. So here on this machine, I click this live draw. We got one winner. There's one winner. And I wonder if I can move these guys a little closer so you can see this countdown here. A little dodgy. Here we go. All right. I'm going to do one winner from all entries. And we're going to click draw winners. And here we go with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That's not real time. 4, 3, 2, 1. And Matthew A. from Ocala, Florida. Well, good news, Matthew, is you probably got the best possible situation because Zero G flies out of Florida, and there's a bunch of the flight crew actually live in Florida, And so, yeah, Matthew A. There are probably several Matthew A's signed up, but if you're Matthew A, I will reach out to you after this drawing and after the video ends and send you a note saying you've won. So congratulations, Matthew. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You're close, but also you can fly anywhere you want. So just if there's another place that works for you, we can do that. So awesome. Thanks. Congratulations, Matthew. And thank you everyone for joining. Please, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out some of our music as well. Really appreciate everyone who signed up for all of the things. I have some new music. I'm actually making a video about my space flight, a couple of music videos and a little EP about my journey, and how it inspired me. And I want to share that through song. Actually, I'm sitting in my music. Should have mentioned that this is my music studio I'm in at the moment. So yeah, I'll put out some really cool songs next year. I'm kind of pouring my heart out right now, trying to write about the experience. And space is so confusing and challenging and unusual that it's actually really, it's an emotional journey for me. So I can't wait to share that with you. Please follow me on Spotify and on YouTube to get the music as soon as it drops. And in the meantime, thank you everyone for being here. Peace, love, and happiness for everyone. Have a happy holidays. And Matthew A, I hope to see you on Zero G. And thanks, everybody. Bye.